All right, let's take a look at this lesson on congruent figures. This is something that you've been doing for a really long time in your educational career. However, it is a good foundational review for us to get into similar figures with proportions. So let's go ahead and we'll head up to your learning goals here. We're looking at learning goal 45. I'll be able to use properties of congruent figures to solve problems. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that. 45, congruent figures. There we go. Okay. So scrolling down in the page sorter here, let's go ahead and get to this lesson. Okay. All right. So a congruent figure has congruent sides and angles. Okay, and I want you to make a note here for congruent figures. A congruent figure means that it has the same size and shape. Okay, and that's what makes it congruent. Similar means that the ratios are the same, but the size is different. Okay, so you have the same ratio of a length and width, but the length and width could be equivalently larger. Okay, but that's not what we're doing today. We're doing actual congruent figures that are exactly the same. So the mathematical symbol for congruent is an equal sign with this tilde on top. And so that's what you're going to use. So start getting really neat and make sure that you're showing that. So they are letting you know in the directions these two triangles are congruent. That's important because you have to realize that sometimes a drawing is not to scale, so you have to trust what the directions say. Okay, so it says color code all the congruent angles. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is start at our 90-degree angle. Okay, you're going to represent an angle by doing an arc like this. So I'm going to find both of those 90-degree angles and represent that arc right there. Let's color code them. We'll just have them be red. Okay, and we'll name a pair. So what you would say is you would say angle A is congruent to angle G. Okay, let's color code another angle. So we'll just pick another color. Okay, let's do our T here and our D here. Okay, and I'm actually going to show that these are congruent. I'm going to put two little arcs there to represent that they are the same. And let's go ahead and record them down here. So angle T is congruent to angle D. And then one more color with angle O. I'll do 3 arcs here, is congruent with angle C. And let's go ahead and write that. So angle C is congruent to angle O. Okay, keep it nice and neat. All right, now we use tick marks to represent congruency on sides. Okay, so that's going to look like this. So I'm going to pick this sort of base here and do a tick mark, and I'm going to find its congruent line segment on the other triangle. So a pair of congruent sides would be line segment AT, and you put a line segment on top, is congruent with line segment. I'm going to go from the 90-degree angle on this one as well, GD, okay, and show line segment. And so then we could do these other ones as well. Let's do this short height here. We're going to do two tick marks to show that those two are equivalent, and then we'll do our hypotenuse here with 3 tick marks. Okay, so that's how you would represent congruency. Okay, they want us to officially name the congruent triangle, so the symbol is just going to be a small triangle. And, ooh, fancy. So we'll say triangle, and I'm going to start there and spell out the word cat. So all I'm doing is going C-A-T. You have to go in order like that. And then I'm going to follow the same pathway. So that angle is right here. So I'm going to go the same direction and say that it's congruent to triangle O, and then I went to the 90-degree angle GD. Okay? And so you notice that even though I could spell out dog for the other one, I'm not. I'm following the same pathway for both triangles. Okay? All right, let's go down here to your next section. These two quadrilaterals are congruent. Answer the following questions. So name the congruent quadrilaterals. They just want you to name the shape with the angle names. They don't want you to say trapezoids. That's not what the point of this is. Okay, and so you're going to say that we have quadrilateral RAIN is equivalent, and then we'll say to quadrilateral, and then we're going to do the same order. So you can see I started in this corner here, okay? And so if I rotate around, I'm going to start here and go that way. So I have WOSN, okay? All right. Name the side congruent to side NR. So let's go ahead and find the side NR, or line segment NR. So NR is right here. So I'm looking for that same congruent side, which is this. So I'm going to go ahead and say line segment NR is congruent with line segment, let's see, NW, okay? And put your line segment on top, okay? And then last one, find the value of x. I know that those are congruent, so I can just create a little equation, algebraic equation. So x minus 17 we know is the same as 15. So now you just solve for x. And so we know that we're going to add 18 to both sides. Wow, I don't know why I'm writing 18. That's random. Add 17 to both sides. We have 32. Okay. Equals x. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And that is a little bit of a review on congruent figures and all the little symbols that you have to know how to do and read.